What is up, guys? Nate here. Today I kind of have some good news and some bad news. I'm going to start with the bad news. I didn't mention in the last video, but I put it down in the description that unfortunately the Escort is not fixed still. I went ahead and took it out to school the next morning, and I could already tell that it was still slipping when you get off on the first couple of minutes, and then also there's some hard shifts, so it's not severe and it's not life-threatening or anything, so I'm just kind of saying screw it. To be honest, I really don't know what's wrong with it, and like I said, it's not really affecting me other than just a little bit of discomfort and a little bit of worrying, but you know what, screw it. So, and the good news is that we are talking about the El Camino today, and unfortunately we haven't gotten to work on the dashboard yet. I know that really pisses me off, I know, because I feel like we haven't been working on it in a while, but we're waiting on, like I said, our buddy to come over and help us out with it. And let me go ahead and turn the camera on and we'll talk about what we're looking at today. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about something on the El Camino that pretty much after we get the dashboard done is the next step. So the next step would obviously be getting the new frame, but before we do that, we have to pick out some wheels and tires. Now, this is going to be kind of funny for you guys because it kind of goes along with what I said in another video, how I change my mind pretty much every 5 minutes, honest to God. I change my mind all the time, but this honest to God was not really me changing my mind. The last time that we talked about this, we were talking about getting the ET Classic V wheels, which I found out they make in a 15x10 for the rear, and they looked awesome, with the gray centers. I loved them. I was pretty much set to go with those, and turns out that we always get our stuff from like Summit Racing, online. That way, if we get it and if it's damaged or if it's not what we want or if it doesn't fit, we can always just go ahead and return it for free, and they'll either ship a new one out or get something different. But for some reason, ET does not go through Summit, and I went on their website and they say they have a bunch of dealers all over, and I went to every single one of them and I can't find them on anybody's website. So the only way to purchase the ET wheels is to actually send them in an order form and fill that out with all the stuff and what you want, and that makes it really difficult if for some reason something doesn't fit or if it's damaged. You got to return it and you got to ship it back. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to do the ET wheels. I really wanted to do those, but unfortunately Dad just doesn't think that's that great of an idea. So now we're back to trying to figure out some wheels, which we have to pick out pretty quick too, because like I said, we need to figure out the back spacing for the rear end when we narrow it. So we need to get the actual wheels and the rims at least over here before we get the frame, so we can measure. Also to cut out the wheel tubs here and get those cut out there. So I basically have, I think, two different wheel choices here, well maybe three. The first one is the one that I was talking about from the beginning, what I always wanted to do, and those are American Racing torque thrusts. Now I'm looking at, I think they're the PVD. If I'm wrong on that, sorry, but they're not chrome, and they're not black chrome, because I don't like black wheels, but they're more of kind of like a tinted chrome look. So they're a little bit darker than chrome, and of course we'll be doing 15x10, and no matter what rim company or brand we go with, it's going to be a 15x10 in the back, and so I'm not sure if what brand to go with yet, but we know the size. So with the American torque thrust, like I said, they'd be 15-inch, which I'm not sure would look quite right, and that actually brings up another issue that we're coming up with, and I'll bring that up afterward. So those would, of course, like I said, be the chrome, the darker chrome. The second option is, and I'm not too sure about these, they're US mags, which, again, I don't think they sell through Summit, so that probably won't work out anyway. But they make, I'm not sure the exact number on it because they don't have like specific names for them. They have code numbers. But they're a gray center. They kind of look just like the ET wheels. And there's one that looks exactly like the ET wheels, but they only come in 15x8, which won't work either. So we need 15x10. We need to go as big as possible, people. So those don't work, but I did find one on there that looks similar. Like I said, I don't know the number, maybe U102, something like that, I don't know. But the problem with that is that they're supposed to be in like a 17 or 18 inch rim, which definitely not going with those. So I'm not sure how they would look in a 15. So that might be an option, but again, I don't know where to order them through. The third option, which is looking pretty good to me right now, and some of the you know, adults on the channel, you know, maybe you grew up in the 60s or 70s, I guarantee you probably had a set of these on your car, and that is right, we're talking about Cragar SS's. So, like I said, 15 inch, 15 by 10s, those would look freaking awesome, and I'll pull up a picture here in a second to kind of give you an idea of what it would look like. Of course, with the wicked sidewall like on the Willys, I'll put that up here right now. Now you can't tell me that doesn't look freaking awesome. So I'm not sure about doing the Cragars. I think they look cool. You know, the whole kind of deal with the El Camino on this project is old school. And what's more old school than Cragar SS's? Now, the second issue that comes up with the wheels is color. Now, as I said from the beginning, again, changing my mind, I was talking about doing a candy apple red. That was the original deal. Of course, not actual candy because you can't touch that stuff up, but clear coat, base coat, kind of a candy look, metallic deep red. That was the original color with black leather. The second color I was looking at is, it's kind of like a light ice blue, not like that kind of blue. It's more of a like a rich blue. If you look up, I mentioned this in like the first video I did. If you look up Pro Street 65 El Camino, it comes up. It's got a blown small block in it. That color, oh my god, that looks awesome. And we have to go with the black interior. Now those would look great. Both those colors would look fantastic with Cragars, with the chrome on there, especially also with the American Racing torque thrust. They'd both look great in chrome. The third color option that I just came up with, and I absolutely love it, is a 1970 Chevelle color, shadow gray, really, really dark gray. It's not like this one up here. I've looked this up and I think this is mineral gray. I think it's a Ford color. Not that light. It's gonna be darker than that, with red leather interior. Now you guys can't tell me that that would look freaking awesome, especially with those ET wheels with the gray centers. Now American Racing also makes the torque thrust with the gloss gray center, which I like, and I'll pull up a picture. I found a 65 Chevelle that has the, I'm not sure if it's shadow gray or if it's a similar color, but it's dark gray with the red interior and the gray torque thrust. I'll pull that up here for you guys. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. Now, I saw that, and that's when we were still looking at doing the ET wheels, and I figured that dark gray with those dark gray center ET wheels, oh my god, I'm drooling right now. That would look amazing. But the only problem is with the gray wheels, it works out perfect, but would it look fine with chrome wheels? Now, I think it would look fine with chrome. There's not a whole lot of dark gray 65 or 64 Chevelles out there. I maybe found one or two, and again, it's like that light gray on there. I don't want to go with a light gray because I'm not a huge fan of the light gray. I think a really nice deep gray with a lot of metallic that really shows off the body lines would be perfect. Just like that 65 I just showed is perfect. And with the red interior, it just really pops. And that's the one thing that I really wasn't thrilled about, is doing a black leather interior, because it's just so basic, you know? I mean, everything in here is going to be black. The carpet, the seats, the dash, the headliner, I mean, everything would be black, and, you know, that to me, that just doesn't really match. And if I would do a red interior, of course, that would just be way too much red. So, let me know what you guys think. I want to ask you guys personally, what kind of wheels do you think I should do? Should I do the Cragars, American Racing, the torque thrust, the chrome, or the gray? I'm not sure about the US mags, honestly. I don't know where to buy them. And then, with that being said, what color should I do? Do you think that the Cragars would look fine with the dark gray? Or should I go with the American Racing gray wheels with the awesome gray color combo? I really like that gray, but I think the Cragars would look fine, to be honest. You know, I mean, a dark color with the chrome up there on the Willys, that looks fine. I guess just seeing that gray with the kind of color matched wheels on there with the chrome lip just looked awesome. So yeah, go ahead and put down in the comments section what wheels and what color combo you think I should do on the El Camino. And also, I'm going to try to get this dashboard done, guys. I'm really trying to get everybody together to work on this, but everybody's just been busy. with work and of course school and everything, so haven't been able to have a whole lot of time to work on that. But I promise you, work is going to start back on the El Camino pretty soon. And I found a video with a 454 big block and the exhaust cutouts. Oh my God, that really got me going, thinking, okay, we got to get this build done, because my plan from the whole beginning was, we got the car in 2014, so I was 14 years old, and the plan was to take this car to high school, at least senior year, at least once. I don't care if it's in body primer, which of course it would be, because we're going to drive it around with the primer before, make sure everything's working right. I don't care if it's in body primer. I don't care if I have to ride with a milk crate in there. I am taking this thing to school at least once, just to, just rumble the parking lot. That'd be awesome. So, like I said, I'm going to do my absolute best to get it there. This is second semester of junior year, so I know it's looking pretty bad right now, but when you really think about it, the only things we got to do is the dashboard, a couple rust repairs, get the frame in. Yeah, okay, maybe it is a lot, but we will get there. I promise you, I am doing all I can. So make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And thank you for all the people that have been subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Last time I checked, I was up to 21 subscribers. It's just climbing, and like I said, that must mean I'm doing something right. So thank you guys for all the support. And if you have any questions or comments or a suggestion for a future video, definitely go ahead and put it in the comments. And also, like I said, the wheel and color combo, let me know what you guys think. And make sure to go ahead and like the video and tell your friends. Thanks, guys.